So what I've decided to do today using Screencastify is actually walk teachers through how and why they might use a one-pager. I also thought I would go ahead and capture this before I made it full screen and in presentation mode. But you can add Screencastify as an option in extensions if you use Google Chrome as your browser, which I do. I think it's the best and the easiest and works with most things. But if you click on this, then it's going to give you the option to literally record what you're saying and everything that's on your screen. You can even choose to have a webcam, so it'll show you talking down here if you want. I really want to do that. But this is how I might do a presentation using Screencastify. So the question is, what is the purpose of a one-pager? As you can see, you can do lots of things with one-pagers. A lot of times people automatically think that they're meant just for English, but that's not the case. I think maybe English teachers jumped on them first as a way for students to creatively show what they know. So you can see different pictures here, and really a one-pager is all about what the teacher requires in the one-pager. So to answer the question, what is a one-pager? It's simply one piece of blank paper. It's usually just a plain white sheet of typing paper. It can be bigger if you want, poster board size, but it is a project that literally captures what it is a student knows. So a teacher can ask very explicit things like, I want you to list 3 quotes that show blah, 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 blah. I want you to include 5 vocabulary words from chapters 8 through 9. I want you to talk about sriracha and how it's made, where it came from. I want you to include visuals and images. So it's really a place where teachers can ask students to synthesize what it is they've learned on any given topic. So one-pagers have rules, and the rules are really up to the teacher. Here are some generic rules that you might find online. This is actually from AVID, which is the Advanced Via Individual Determination. It's a nonprofit that actually my school has an AVID program, and it helps students prepare and learn how to do more rigorous work so that hopefully they will explore honors classes and AP classes and go on to college. But this is just something that literally it's a list of requirements, and you could make those requirements anything you wanted. So this is a one-pager on a much larger scale. It's done on a butcher board piece of paper, and it's taking up almost all of a bulletin board. And it talks about all kinds of things involving ancient Rome and ancient Greece. All of this, again, is determined by what the teacher wanted on this one-pager. So you can see how one-pagers would work very easily for English classes, especially with the drawings and the colors and things being symbolic and representing ideas. It's a nice way to tie in English, but these could be used in any class. Anytime there's a concept or an overarching idea that teachers want to know if students got, they could have them do a one-pager to prove that they understand what it is they've learned. On this page, I have included some links to other one-page rubrics, templates. There's some articles even and blogs about how and why you might use them and different ways to use them. So the thing that I like about the one-pager is that, A, it's a creative way for students to show what they know. And the fact is, even though I'm a former English teacher, I know that lots of students are not necessarily naturally writers. It's not their thing. But it doesn't mean that they didn't do the homework, that they didn't read the assignment, or that they didn't learn from the experiment. So yes, we want students to write, and that has to be part of what they learn in school. But we want to know that they're learning. And sometimes writing might be the barrier to understanding if they know it or not. So this is a great way to kind of blend the two and to let students that are more creative lean on their creative side to show what it is they know. So the thing about a one-pager is this. If a teacher is effectively taught the material, students should be able to do a one-pager on it. That is the basic. If you've taught it, they should be able to do a one-pager. I've included here an article called The Magic of One-Pagers that was posted by NCTE on their website, and it talks about the purpose behind one-pagers as well. So anyways, I hope you'll try one-pagers, and I think your students will really like it because it lets them get out some creative juices.